Oh, look, it's us.
It's a me and a you.
The evil robot us's.
Oh, I think I shouldn't do Italian impersonations, huh? Not being Italian.
Yeah.
It's not an Italian impersonation, it's a Mario impersonation.
They had their moment. It's over. What's up, everybody? It's been a minute. I don't think we've streamed since August.
I know, dude, it's been so long. Well, I got busy in September and October.
I didn't.
You didn't, but I was.
I mean,
you could have streamed. You could have done this.
I could have. It's true.
So, oh, look at that mug. Show that mug, Steve. That's great. Yeah.
Cats on the inside of the mug.
I'll be honest, a couple of those cats kind of look like dogs.
Just cat person, but that's a lie.
I know.
What's up, Amanda? Jacob McDougald. We did a ad that you sent us, and Ryan, his brain apparently shut down when he was setting them all up. So your name is now Jacob. Jacom, and I think it was McDougald.
Jacob Dougal.
It was like double typo.
That's a new goal. We have to find a way to spoonerize his name.
What's up, Gonzo? Michael Kraus, Amanda, of course.
Searching for Tone.
Guitarist.
Ian Johnson.
Searching for Tone in here?
Yeah.
Why do I? How am I?
Was all the way.
Oh, at the beginning.
Yeah, way at the beginning.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Got Amanda. We got Fuzz Imp Justice. What's up?
Oh, Fuzz Imp is here. Sick.
Yeah, I scrolled all the way back.
Doing Jankum. What's Jankum?
Jankum.
What does that mean? Oh, Jankum.
Yeah, Jacob. It's okay, Jacob.
It's a street drug from the mid 1990s in Zambia.
Look, I was a teen in the 90s, and the worst thing that ever happened to me was like pot and vodka. So
what's up, Earl? Pot and vodka.
Man, teenagers gonna teenage, right?
Combo.
So what you been up to, Steve? It's been a while.
I went to a show on Friday night.
Ooh,
I threw off my thing.
What'd you go see?
I saw the Beth's tour.
Oh, that's right.
The LA. So it's interesting. Like every show, they've been like moderately switching it up. So it's roughly the same first like 5 or 6 songs, and then roughly it's always this. It's pretty much, I think every show's been the same encore, and then it's roughly the same last 6 songs, and then they like kind of mix up the middle a little bit. I don't know if our show had any. They like take requests from their Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know if they took any on our show, but what our show had that most of the shows, I think none of the other shows have, is a 3-band set.
Oh,
where the middle band, I say the middle band, the middle artist band, whatever you want to call, was Brett McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, that's why that name's super familiar. Got it.
Yeah.
The other one.
The one that wasn't in Moana.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. That's your one. Not all the other stuff he's produced or directed or starred in, but that's
or as you might say, the one who did the music for the Muppets movie.
Oh, gotcha.
From a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think they are rotating there. I guess there's a couple other shows that have more. I think looks like Chicago has 2 supports. Brooklyn has 2 supports. I think that's it.
So I also went to a show since the last time we talked. I've been to a couple of shows since last we chatted.
Tell me more.
So Kelly and I drove up to Niles, Michigan, which is like across the state line from South Bend, Indiana, where Notre Dame is. So we drove up. Actually, we stayed overnight on the way up there, and then got up super early. Went to South Bend. We like drove around the Notre Dame campus because I've always wanted to go there. I wanted to go to a football game there, really. But even though it was a Saturday, there was a Notre Dame game, but it was in Arkansas because they were playing Arkansas. So, but we like ate at an Irish pub across the street from campus and watched the game there with a bunch of other Notre Dame fans. Bought sweatshirts. Then we went to the wedding of our friend and former fellow podcaster, Scott.
Yeah. That was in Niles, Michigan.
That was in Niles, Michigan. And so by a stroke of luck,
You a former podcaster now? They're not bringing it. I heard a rumor it was gonna the effects loop was gonna come back.
he's toyed with the idea, and it's just what it will be if it comes back. It may not come back in its same iteration that we knew of.
Sure.
So look for that maybe. I think their website and everything still, socials are still all active. So it's
Yeah.
like not like they got rid of anything. But so after that, that was on Saturday. Sunday, Kelly and I drove to Rosemont, Illinois, outside of that's where O'Hare Airport is. That's like the airport
Okay.
area, which is funny because I've never seen that area. Because anytime I fly into O'Hare, I take the subway into downtown Chicago. So I've never
Oh,
seen the area.
interesting.
It's actually really nice. And we went to see Sleep Token.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I've just never left O'Hare, so
Yeah, no, it was rad. We saw Sleep Token. Opening band was somebody's gonna get mad at me. I think the opener was an Australian band. They might be New Zealander, but they're somewhere in that Oceania area. Thornhill.
Oh, okay.
And they were really, really good. Sleep Token was Kelly is the one that's more into Sleep Token than I am, but holy crap, they were good. I was really, really impressed. Really, really enjoying listening to them and seeing them live. And
Cool.
yeah, the fans are the nicest fans I've ever experienced in my life.
Of course they are.
I've never experienced anything like the trading, people bringing things to trade with other fans.
like I made this pin.
Yeah.
I'll give you a sticker for a pin.
One person, Sleep Token has 4 members. There's Vessel, then there's 2 Ivy. There's 2, 3, and Ivy. Ivy is just 4 in Roman numerals, but they say Ivy. It's a whole thing. And so someone had like drawn or painted these 4 different like not caricatures, but like just drawings, really incredible, of each of the band members, and then put them in different colored envelopes and was just handing them out to people.
Oh, cool.
It was the coolest thing, like trading bracelets and earrings and necklaces and little flamingos that apparently is a whole character in Sleep Token lore, named Jerry. I don't want to belittle anybody who's a Sleep Token fan. I'm just not a hardcore fan, so I don't want to pretend like I know all these like inside band things.
Sure.
But yeah, it was absolutely killer. Thornhill just freaking rocked so hard. They were so good. And so and it's the kind of like, it's not metal, it's not hardcore, it's not, I don't know what to call their music. I don't know what to call any genre, but it's like just the right amount of screaming.
So you said Thornhill?
Yeah, Thornhill.
How would you compare them to like how are they genre adjacent to Sleep Token?
There's that heavy influence, but they're very different bands. They don't have the drama or the theater of Sleep Token.
Right.
They're a little more straight ahead, like hardcore metal adjacent kind of band.
Gotcha.
So really enjoyed that. And then a couple of weeks later, we got to see Marcus King here in Starkville, tiny little Starkville.
Nice. Yeah.
What a completely different concert experience. So many non-ironic trucker caps.
Fuzzimp is running a 16% off deal right now.
Look at that.
Summer School Electronics is in the chat. Amanda says Thornhill is an area in Toronto. Thornhill is also an area, a village in Scotland.
Oh, interesting.
Which I'm sure the village in Scotland took its name from the neighborhood in Toronto, as they often do.
I happen to has a Fuzzimp right here.
You do have a Fuzzimp. Just throw that back up there. Automatic 16% off any orders. All the orders you want a discount.
I also have a Summer School right here. The snow day.
The snow day delay.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by pedals that I just fling around and put on pedal boards and don't put on pedal boards. And
MJD says, why would you even have a payment solution linked to YouTube? Probably because you linked it to Google for something else.
That's it. If it's linked to Google, it's linked to YouTube.
I'm trying to remember what I originally set mine up for. But
I don't remember either. It's basically tied to my. It's weird. It like jumps through hoops. It's tied to my PayPal, which is tied to something else, etc.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so nothing's happened in the news though in the last 2 months though, right? So we have
Nothing
nothing to talk
has happened. We are in a static state. Nothing changes ever.
about. Nothing ever changes. Businesses never close. Businesses never start.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like Amanda mentioned this. Does any gear company do an advent calendar? I've seen pics, but anyone else? I actually wonder how like how much does it cost to make an advent calendar? I have no idea.
Me either, but I love this idea. So I'm gonna be really, really honest. Most of my life, the concept of an advent calendar completely missed me until I started watching the Try Channel. I don't know if you're familiar with the Try Channel.
I am not. Like the
It,
Try Guys?
no. It's called the Try Channel, and it's based in Ireland, and it's always like Irish people try something.
Oh, okay. I see it.
And every year they do like a whiskey advent calendar, and they do the whole thing in one sitting.
Gotcha.
It's bonkers.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to do, something along these lines, and then that becomes the problem is even at that point, a Most Sky mini pedal advent calendar is like a $250 advent calendar.
Yeah. Because you're talking 24 or 25 days.
Yeah. Amanda says there are expensive ones. I have no idea. We only buy like the $10 chocolate one. So
I want one of the whiskey ones. I want a whiskey advent calendar.
I imagine those are those all airport bottles basically?
Yeah, they're like airport bottle sized. There's apparently the Mixologer, which is a terrible word, but that's a website, has a pre-order for their 2025 advent calendar, and it is $250.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, we buy the candy one and not much else. Ian says I've seen ones that are 12 days of Christmas. I know a lot of companies do like 12 days of Christmas giveaways. But I haven't seen anyone do like a calendar.
Yeah, I haven't seen a calendar.
Though I am now looking at a Chanel advent calendar. Oh, this is just an article in Bazaar Magazine. The 13 best luxury calendars. Your ultimate guide to a bunch of stuff. Let's see. We've got the Dior 30 Montaigne Beauty Advent Calendar. See how much this is.
Rip your
$750. Oh, here we go. The Dior La Maille Holiday 2025, an $8,200 advent calendar. Each of the 24 compartments of the Dior La Maille, whatever, some French bullshit, features a star-shaped handle that unlocks mini versions of a new beauty treasure, from eau de parfums to hair scents. Your family member will also unbox festive items like 2 sets of tree ornaments, a gilded metal star for their tree, and even a Dior snow globe and pair of earrings. The perfect gift for the person in your life who wants to smell like anything except themselves. We got a Maison Francis Kirkjian countdown calendar.
By the way, the best part of this is your French pronunciation.
I'm just too tired. Christian Louboutin Beauty Advent calendar gift set, $720 at Nordstrom's, but also consider Bloomingdale's, in case you're boycotting Nordstrom's for reasons.
So here's a question then. If we take this back to guitar, do you think it's possible to create a meaningful guitar something advent calendar for under $750?
For under $750.
Under $750.
Yes.
Okay.
What
would you put in your advent calendar?
So it's going to be Gibson Advent Calendar. course. Well, because like that, they got like. Let's be honest, they have the best merch.
They do have great merch, like regardless of your fandom.
I mean, you can start easy at the beginning with some picks.
Yep.
You can now
Just build
buy
the
the
cart. Build the cart. Let's build it as a
build
cart.
a cart. Out of stock, so we got to get this pick, I guess.
Yeah. Add to cart.
Okay, we're at $7. We got to do 24 items.
24 individual items.
Oh
And
man,
that's a multi-pack pick set. That's one item.
how many picks is it? 12 packs.
12
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the vintage Gibson Bolt.
Oh yeah. It's got to be the black. Come on. That's the one.
Why is it not? There we go. Add to cart. Okay, go back. Let's see. Why? Oh, these are headphone cables. I was like, why do these all look so jank? They're also KRKs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Strings are
We
definitely
want-
in there.
Yeah, but these are like
Not those.
banjo
Those are
strings.
banjo strings.
Do we want more than one strap?
Oh, I think possibly. You can have your classic black strap, but then you got to have something else.
How about a Gibson? Here's the problem. I'm already seeing the problem.
Price is going up fast, man.
Reject all cookies. Like, I'm like, oh, let's throw this capo on here. This capo is $100.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Because it's got a split. Wait, go back to the capo. Does that have an actual split diamond inlay in the capo?
It does appear to.
Oh my gosh.
Thalia capo with the Gibson split diamond inlay, hand constructed with brushed black chrome and Indian rosewood. Now, for what it's worth, if you're not familiar with Thalia capos, they are like $50 normally, I want to say. Just kidding. They are, let's see, there is a PRS Thalia that is $80. So somehow PRS coming in a budget under Gibson in this case for once. Sweetwater actually sells that Gibson officially licensed with not the diamond inlays. Let's share this tab instead. I'll go back. This is the split parallelograms for $100. While we're here, let's look up just what's the cheapest Thalia capo.
Steve, I kind of hate that I like it.
60, I think $60. I think these $60 ones might be the cheapest one. So I only say that to say that, like, oh, here's a Fender $50 one.
All that to say, it's a pricey capo no matter how you shape
it. Yeah. At $95, you're like, oh well, this sounds like this isn't purely Gibson, overpricing a thing. This is whatever. This is everyone. Okay, where are lives? This is where I needed to go. It wasn't accessories, it's lifestyle. Let's go look at some apparel. I believe Amanda asked for a toque. Right now, Amanda, I could make a Sweetwater candy calendar. I have a box full of Sweetwater candy I need to start shipping out to the Inner Circle, which is now the Mission Control tier of the Patreon.
Well, Mark DeBrune, you need two capos, one with and one without the inlay. Well, obviously, you need both inlays. There's a split diamond and a split parallelogram. So it matters whether or not you're putting it on a Gibson custom or like an ES345 that has the split parallelograms.
Jeff says Music Nomad could easily get an Advent calendar for under $750. If each truss rod got its own thing, that would be solid. I would say the concern I would get is, like, I feel like there would be so anxiety inducing if you set it up where Music Nomad, like, each thing is a tool, right? And so you're like, oh, I got the Gibson truss rod adjustment, but I only play Fender. Like, where's the? And so you're like waiting 10 more days to get the tool that you need. You're like, I really am I bought this thing because I want to set up my guitars, and then the tool that you want, you don't hit until like day 19.
You better not need the thing you're opening. That's all it is.
All right, let's see. We've got the all this imaging stuff seems way too expensive. A $36 bandana. Oh, here we go. Here's some
Socks.
$30 socks.
Give me those socks.
$30 socks. Come on. Who pays $30 for socks? These
Well,
socks don't even look comfortable.
at needing 20, we're gonna call it 24 instead of 25. At needing 24 items, that's an average of just over $30 an item. So
Yeah,
that's right on average.
So we're gonna go with the absolute cheapest t-shirt we can find. Let's go with
Hey, that hoodie is on sale. I'm about to say, how is that a Flying V hoodie?
Okay, we got a hoodie in there. Let's find here's a $20 t-shirt. Now let's get some cringe in here. Where's that? I just saw a cringe shirt.
You passed the camo sweatshirt.
Oh, this is baby stuff. That's
baby
why.
onesie.
That's why.
Come on. No, you got to get. I don't care. Put the baby onesie in there.
Then there's not a real shirt. Here, okay, we have 5 items in our cart, and we are at 100. We are averaging about $30. Actually,
Yeah,
we're doing okay.
There you go.
All right, okay. All right. Let's keep moving. Let's throw in an actual t-shirt.
There you go.
Even though they don't have any sizes, everyone's gonna get hosed. Everyone's getting a large, so I'll just be getting this shirt and then throwing it into a giveaway pile. There's got to be hats in here somewhere.
Oh my gosh, there's so many pages.
Yeah. Sort by. Can I jump lifestyle shirts and tops, sweatshirts, hats, and headwear? Let's see.
Wait. Just hover over that again. We don't have to click it. I just want to see lifestyle.
Oh, sorry.
Hats and headwear. Oh, it says kids. Sorry, the writing is so small that I thought it said kiss. I was like, do they have a whole section just for kiss under apparel on their website? No. Okay.
All right. Let's see. We need a hat. We want a truck. We can go trucker hat. I think Amanda's right. I think toque is the way to go. I'm sure they have some or some kind of beanie. $35. Good God, man.
They gave those away in the mystery box.
Billy Reed. Yeah, this is how they give you a $50 mystery box is they have a
$35 Gibson
hat in it. I want to put one of these bandanas in there, but they're all $70.
Ooh.
Rope visor. Who is this for? Who is getting the here? If you are in the chat and you are getting the Gibson USA rope visor, don't let us know. Just get the fuck out. Like, who is this for?
That's for the Hank Williams Jr. fan who also plays golf.
Is the visor a Hank Williams Jr.
No,
thing?
the rope, because I think of rope trucker hats as like a Hank Williams Jr. thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with rope, but golfers don't wear visors.
Oh yes, they do. Visors are a golf thing.
I don't know,
or at least old school golfers. Okay, unironically, I kind of like the Gibson hat a lot.
This one is $35 too.
Yeah.
This is probably $35. It's probably the classic one. We're throwing this one in there.
Yeah, there you go. You remember the one they gave in the mystery box has the bill on it, has like a tiny
there's a Jeep cap. Yeah,
it's a Jeep cap.
All right, we're moving on to some other home. This is home office and studio.
Oh, there we go.
This is a sign. I thought this was a sticker.
Building 10 sign. Hey, that's kind of cool.
It's out of stock. We can't get it. We can get
keychain.
That'll bring down our average a little bit, and we can get the license plate. Somebody said whether or not these are supposed to be small items.
It's up to your imagination. It's as big as you want to build the box you have to put them in.
Yeah. We already threw a keychain in there. I'm trying to like spread this out, like not just be all one kind of.
Yeah, and we get $150 clock feels like that's just eating budget. The clock is more expensive than the stool.
Yeah, $150 versus $125. But the premium stool is $100. It's even more expensive than the premium stool.
Yeah. That's a little ridiculous. I feel like doing this on Sweetwater would have made more sense.
It would have, but then you could do a variety.
Yeah.
Let's throw. Did we throw in any sign? Did we throw in a license plate? I forget.
I think you did. You at least looked at one.
Okay.
What are we up to? How many items do we have?
Not 6. I thought we had 7.
6.
We have 9. We have 9.
Oh, okay, got to update it.
Let's see. We got to have a Gibson dog collar.
No, we don't. Cat person.
Collar is a collar. You put a collar on anything.
Oh, there we go.
Tumbler. That's an obvious one.
It's a Yeti tumbler. That makes so much sense, actually.
I mean, $40 for a Yeti tumbler, I feel like isn't that bad.
No, actually, that's probably about what they just cost in general.
Let's see. Yeti 20-ounce tumbler is a 20-ounce Yeti Rambler from Yeti Direct, which this is a Rambler 20, is $35.
So you get a $5 upcharge for the branding.
There's actually one that's like a 20-ounce tumbler in Wetlands camo, which is $40. So it kind of just sounds like they charge. Now in this case, this is an etch.
Oh yeah,
this is etched like just to take off. It's a most likely it's a black paint, like a black tumbler that they etched out or whatever. Or not. I say like laser etch. But yeah, you're not really paying that much. Like the Dodgers, now the Dodgers one has a magnetic lid, but the Dodgers tumbler is $50. So there's that. Let's see. We got some patches.
A Cyprium says, I can hear my nails on that black paint. Yeah, me too. I have a maroon. I don't think it's a Yeti, but has that same kind of cover coating. You can feel it.
Which one?
The tumbler. You can feel that it's a textured thing.
We need a coffee mug. Not available. Can't get it.
Get one like this one.
Well, we'll have to see if they have that. But let's see. Let's get a patch. Let's get this patch. Not available. Let's see. Out of stock. Out of stock. Okay, this one is available. Add to cart. We now have, I think, 12 items. We're halfway there. Let's see. Let's get a Gibson. One of these Gibson pennants. The frets heard around the world. How?
What?
That's their slogan.
What a terrible logo.
We are just over halfway there. You said $750 cap.
$750, yeah.
We are at $360.
So
not including
shipping, not even halfway there with money. So yeah. We're right on target.
Let's see. We got to get some of these coasters. We want the Sitka Spruce Soundhole coasters or the Sitka Spruce Soundhole Gibson Garage coasters.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
I don't have any of
the available.
I don't have any of the Gibson ones, but I do have a Martin one.
Oh, the Martin coasters?
Yeah.
I think I had some Martin coasters and we did threw them in a Patreon bin.
Yeah, this one's from Fretboard Summit, so it's actually like laser branded for Fretboard Summit.
Michael Krause says they should be doing this through the GNL website.
Oh, we'll talk about GNL a little bit. Just because I haven't gotten to talk about it. You guys already did, but
Andrew says, do people actually buy this crap? Obviously, because it's all out of stock. And yes, you could physically go to Guitar Center, grab a handful of small things. I mean, we could have just done, 24 days of picks.
Yeah, we could easily have done that. But where's the fun in that?
Let's get one of these mahogany. Out of stock. So I guess we are stuck getting,
because those are actually rad.
The rosewood magnets. Why are the rosewood magnets cheaper than the mahogany magnets?
Because it's not Brazilian rosewood.
Oh, it's actually laurel. They just don't tell you that. Sure, a pin.
There you go.
Oh, that one's out of stock. I mean, let's be honest. Like, if they were putting together a real thing, it would just be like several days where you would just get each one of these pins.
You want a handcrafted double neck wooden guitar stand?
So this is where I'm kind of stuck. I'm trying to think forward.
Yeah.
A little bit, like somewhere in here, I think we need to have at least one premium item.
Yeah, there should be like one, like the Christmas Eve item or whatever.
Yeah. And the
What's
problem
it gonna be,
is that I'm getting this Sister Rosetta Tharpe godmother of rock and
Yeah.
roll camp flag, and that puts us at $481. So just under $500.
How many
At
items?
17 items.
We need 7 more items.
Yeah, and we have $250. It has not increased our budget significantly for the remainder.
Deja says,
here's the mug.
There it is, $20.
That'll help.
I like that mug. It's actually my everyday mug just because it's a good mug.
It looks like a good mug.
But Deja says, at least Bonamassa has a decent watering can in his merch list.
Does he seriously have a watering can?
Of course he does. I'll pull that up. So,
okay. We get in the pint glass. Everybody, I'm big on pint glass. We're gonna get one of these Axe Heaven ornaments. Of course, since you and I are both based in the United States, we will get the Epiphone Union Jack Sheraton mini guitar ornament because that's obvious for obvious reasons that I will not explain because why would I?
Yeah. Let's see.
Shot glass, of course.
Glass. Yeah. I mean,
not available.
The only reason we care, by the way, y'all, about being available for this purpose is because we need to be able to put it in the cart.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing this math.
Okay. Let's hit some plastics.
No. What are you going to give somebody some knobs for a guitar they may or may not have?
I mean, I don't know. The knobs are $25, not bad. You don't think if somebody's buying one of these things, they don't need knobs. Everybody loves speed knobs, but they're out of stock.
I think it's a risk. I think that's a bad. I think it's got to be merch and like lifestyle.
I don't think there's any merch left.
Ah, dang it.
I think we basically. Oh yeah, we were talking about strings.
Oh yeah. We need some strings.
Let's see, straps. We did straps, picks, cables. We did
cleaning and care.
Cleaning and care. Let's throw in a set of strings. These are Les Paul strings. Oh, here we go. We got to get some Gibson strings. We can't do Les Paul strings because what if they don't have a Les Paul?
Vintage reissue.
If you're playing nines on your Les Paul, what's wrong with you?
I agree. I'm up to 11s again on almost everything.
Wow.
Well, I also switched to pure nickel strings, which don't have the same tension.
Gunpei says, I do need new knobs to crack over time. It's almost like, well, yeah, I still think knobs are a safe buy. You can put Gibson knobs on your Fender. You can put Gibson knobs on anything.
Gunpei, boy. Lots of Gibsons are not basically a Les Paul.
Let's see. 999. Where's the 10s? Here we go. We're throwing a set of 10s in here. That is item 21.
Oh, look at that.
Brings up to $558. All
right, so we have roughly $200 for 3 items now. Cleaning and care. Let's go check out that. We don't need more strings.
Do we want a cable? $60 cable? I'm gonna say
you unshared.
Oh,
fix that. We can't see. Gunpei, the Firebird, the 335, anything that came out before the Les Paul was invented. Flying V, Explorer, not Les Pauls.
What Gibson isn't basically a Les Paul?
Yeah.
No. I think Gunpei's. I think that there's accuracy in that. The
I disagree.
Firebird, depending on the model, is not a Les Paul. The Flying V is a Les Paul. The
No, it's
Explorer is a Les
not.
Paul. The 335 is just a semi-hollow Les Paul.
No, it's not. There is a semi-hollow Les Paul, and it is not
Yeah.
the 335.
The SG is a Les Paul, like both literally and figuratively.
And then you've got all the weird stuff they put out in the 80s.
Yeah, the Victory. Well, the modern Victory is a Les Paul, but the 80s Victory, depending on the model.
And then the M3 and it's not all Les Pauls.
And this is why they're all dual humbuckers in different shapes.
But no, they aren't all. Some have P90s. Some have other. There are other things.
But if it's based on
just having dual humbuckers does not make a guitar a Les Paul.
Then the Les Paul's not a Les Paul, because the Les Paul is supposed to have P90s.
Yeah, originally.
But the Les Paul doesn't have P90s anymore, unless you get Sir Frodo throws out. What about the ES335S? Is that a Les Paul?
No, that's a 335S.
Reverse V, 100% a Les Paul. Corvus, definitely a Les Paul.
I'm gonna hard disagree. I like this route, but I'm gonna hard disagree.
These cables are $60, so I'm not gonna throw in. How about some? Oh, we can throw some patch cables.
There you go. Some Maestro patch cables.
Okay, let's share this tab. We are now in the cleaning.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this might give it.
Get the polish kit.
We are 22 items. Polish kit, the vintage reissue restoration kit, the multi-tool.
Jeff Maslin, so does a Tele Deluxe.
How much? Where are we actually at? $576.
Yeah, we're good. We're doing good.
This is our penultimate item. Let's do the full guitar care kit.
Yeah.
That also comes with a strap.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so that is item 23, $660. So let's just call it. Let's just say we have $140 left. Yeah, I don't want it. $135. Where are we going?
Man,
does Gibson have $100 guitar anymore? No, they used to.
Even the Loog guitar is too expensive.
What a ripoff.
Actually, how much is the Loog? I think it's $200.
Sort price low to high.
Yeah, the
$229.
$229.
They don't have an Epiphone under. Well, they just don't have any Epiphones on this website.
Yeah.
We went to the wrong website. We should have gone to Epiphone,
where everything is 70% of the cost.
Epiphone electric guitars. View all.
Low to high.
New arrivals. I want.
Just click electric guitar. Yeah.
Let's sort low to high. Even that 269, the E1, which is the replacement for whatever that thing is we threw off of a bridge. Basically. Okay, I'm going back to Gibson then, because this is not doing anything for me. I think do they have like a tiny amp? Probably not.
Ooh, Maestro pedals. You could put a pedal in there.
Is it a Maestro pedal? Is that the answer? There is no amp.
Yeah, they know.
I think it has to be the fuzz. $60.
Oh wow, because it's marked down. They're still on sale.
So we're actually we actually hit the number 24. It's 24, right? That's your advent calendar?
24.
I'm going to take this onesie out because I think that's dumb.
Okay.
So that
add another pedal.
That gives us it gives us $100 basically left. I think. What's the cheapest pickup?
Oh, you're gonna throw a pickup in there.
Perfect.
$100.
$100. Oh, I think here. Do you go soap bar 120?
No, you got to go the hot Alnico Zebra. Go that route.
Gross.
498T is good. It's fine.
And that gives us $755.92 This is the let's look at this.
This is maybe the dumbest thing we've
Check
ever
out.
done on one of
No,
these
it's
live
definitely
streams.
not. Definitely is not. What if it auto populated all my information here and I just super doxed myself?
Oh yeah, don't do that.
That would be hilarious. Okay, PayPal and hold on to $755.92.
That's pretty solid advent calendar.
Yep.
For the Gibson fan.
So let's review one more time. View all 24 items. We got this is our I think this is your last item. It's going to be a pickup, one of the $99 or so pickups.
Yep.
We got a Maestro Fuzz. This is probably your day, your literal penultimate. I wish you could like easy sort this, like high to
Yeah,
low.
that would be awesome.
Probably this one. I think you end up doing a little earlier. This little Epiphone guitar ornament. Of course, we got pint glasses and coffee mugs, some patch cables,
lapel pins, magnets.
Yep. A Yeti tumbler. This is so much. This is the other thing about this, man, is like I don't have room for 24 additional random items in my life.
That's it. Even little ones, even the time. That's why whiskey is so good. You use it and then it's gone.
And then it's gone. All right, I'm going to stop sharing.
All right, only because we talked about this for just a second. I want you to see how ludicrous, since we're apparently on the merch talk, much like y'all talk about on the podcast occasionally.
What are we doing?
Here you go. Here you go. Joe Bonamassa's merch. I need you to understand how extensive Joe Bonamassa merch is, and it's kind of all gross. This is just clothing accessories, right?
These are just belt buckles and bolos.
Yep, and
suspenders,
paperboy hats, and card wallets, and rings, and necklaces, and there are 223.
Go back up to that ring. I want to know.
This one?
Does it actually say what's on the headstock?
Let's see. It's it's got the split diamond.
It's just gibberish though.
Yeah, but it's obviously, I guess part of his deal with them was he can do what he wants.
Amanda says 105 different pinky rings.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's real bad. I mean, this is 223 items. I'm gonna sort. I want to see the most expensive clothing. Golf bag, of course, a golf bag to go with your Gibson visor. An Oakley Gearbox Overdrive backpack. I wonder if Wampler knows that he's calling something a Gearbox Overdrive.
It's actually Wampler is probably very aware and sold it to him.
So I mean that is one category, 223 items.
What is that Oakley backpack model?
It is the Born to Play Oakley Gearbox Overdrive backpack.
So Gearbox is an Oakley product. Depending on the size, it looks like those are about $100 normally.
Well, you can buy the Bonamassa one for $101.
Oh, so it's actually not too, depending on the size, like the smallest one's $75. It's hard to tell. Oh, it's that one with the top.
Yeah. Fits a 17-inch laptop. I don't know.
Oh, the Gearbox Overdrive. So that's actually cheap, possibly cheaper. Oh, I'm seeing one for $85. Kohl's kind of has terrible prices a lot of the times at least online. Though the 29-liter Gearbox Overdrive is apparently $64.21 at Walmart. No.
So
this is where is it? This is worse than the Gibson calendar.
It is. It's way worse. 100%. But that's just his clothing accessories. He's still got apparel, media, music gear, collectibles, licensed apparel, tribute apparel. Why is drinkware under tribute apparel?
200 different armband temporary tattoos.
It's so bad.
I do want to hit this one. Jeff says, I know
Yeah.
nothing of pedal building, but can an Advent calendar have enough parts pieces to build a single pedal? Like you get a piece each day and by Christmas you built a pedal. Um
Ooh.
certain ones, I think like if you were just building a fuzz face, I think you could like the bomb for a fuzz face is pretty small.
So how about what if you didn't do it quite that way and you didn't do it quite like individual components, but let's say you got the pots and then you got the jack and then you got the enclosure, then you got the PCB and then you see what I'm saying? You break
Yeah,
it down that way.
so that's what I was kind of thinking too, is it would be kind of neat if you just set up your work table, whatever you're working on, right? And each day, like the first day you all you get is the instructions.
Exactly.
And then each day you get the next step. So you have your full instructions and like so step 1 might be, drill the enclosure and then your gift on so day 1 you get instructions. Day 2 you get the enclosure because step 1 of the instructions is to drill the enclosure. And
Oh
then like
God. Oh, that
day th-
much. Oof.
day 3 you get the PCB. Day 4 you get all the resistors and you're going to solder it, like that kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
each day you're doing, 15 20 minutes of work. Gonzo, get a knob or screw every day.
I don't like this idea. This doesn't sound like it. Like the moment you said drill an enclosure, I'm out. Done.
You want a pre-drilled enclosure?
Yeah,
Oh,
pre-drilled.
okay.
Don't make me drill anything.
Tim Foyle says, what about Hanukkah? Can you get an 8-step, like something to build in 8 steps? I think that's just like a Nauticlon, right?
Yeah, basically. Which is really, I mean, I don't think that's the right avenue. I don't think building a pedal is the right avenue for for something like this.
Good music is good says Slash does the Hanukkah one. I don't know if that's if that's a joke. I don't get. Well, if it's a joke, I get it, but I want to now. I want to know if it's real. Snarky wants to know if you enlisted.
Obviously not. I'm way too old to enlist.
Also, I don't think you can have beards anymore, right? Unless you have a religious exemption
No
or a
idea.
medical exemption.
No idea. And they're definitely, being Lebanese, they're definitely not going to let me have a beard.
Let's see. Tim Foyle says, do Advent and Hanukkah, build a delay and convert to Judaism. But yeah, I now that we've done the premium Advent calendar thing, I'm definitely thinking that the biggest brands could do it.
Yeah,
Like
I think they could.
Gibson, PRS, Martin seems like an obvious one. Taylor, to the Taylor one, on the last one, you're just getting a random. How much is a baby Taylor now? I actually
Like
don't know.
$249.
Oh geez, they're $450. So maybe not.
What?
Yeah.
Can I get an Alvarez Advent calendar then?
Do they still sell the little Martin? They
Oh,
do. Also
little backpacker?
Also $450.
Wait, what's the Martin backpacker?
Martin backpacker is $300.
What?
$300.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Now try reverb.com secondhand advent calendar.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, so Amanda says I can't enlist because I talk back. No, I'm just old. So, now that was fun. That was a fun segment that took way longer than I expected.
You get any new gear recently?
I've been trading, but mostly I've been selling stuff. I do have a few new pieces, a couple of big ones since the last time we talked, but for the most part, because I'm building the studio,
right?
I've been selling stuff because that's a big expensive project.
Are you freaking sorry?
Uh-oh.
You will appreciate this. Jonathan Taylor ruined my fantasy weekend.
Because he just dropped 60. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to show you I'm going to just pick up my phone and show you the screen on my phone this whole time.
It's not focusing. Oh, just that it's the game.
The ESPN game.
Yeah,
Game
he
Pass.
dropped 48 points
Dude,
in the
he set the
in the
new
league.
Colts rushing record for longest touchdown run ever, 83-yarder. Three
Good grief.
touchdowns, 244 yards. Anyway, sorry y'all. I know you don't care anything about football. He also caught 3 passes for 42 yards.
I mean, I definitely know people in this chat care about football because they're always trying to give me fantasy advice.
Well, the fantasy advice was don't play Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
Play against
I
him
don't
this week.
I don't get to pick those. Anyway,
Anyway, 240. How long are those pitches? Yeah, I know.
apparently you got an ES 335 or ES 355.
355. I did. Y'all are the most of y'all are the wrong audience to really care about this, but I did. I got this.
You're gonna throw a Veritone and a Bigsby on it and then just go full Back to the Future?
Absolutely not, because that's a 345.
Yeah, so that's why you throw a Veritone on it and a Bigsby, and now you've got a 345.
But no, it is a Murphy Lab ES 355. And it is, I had to sell things to be able to get it, obviously, but it was marked down in Guitar Center to cost. They sold this to me for cost.
MJD says gold hardware is a Bonamassa level douchebaggery.
Disagree, man. BB King disagrees.
Um,
Albert King disagrees.
So you got this at cost?
Yeah. And that was no deal. That wasn't somebody doing me a favor. That's when they dropped things down to clearance. So this hadn't even been in the store that long, and they marked it down to clearance.
Nice.
To make room. And so I sold some stuff to cover it. I still paid a little bit out of pocket just because the way it works. But yeah, when Jacob found out it was getting marked down, it was in his store.
Oh, okay.
He texted me because we had played this and I loved it, but there was no way in the world I was paying what these go for new normally pre-clearance price.
Yeah.
So Tim foiled they I don't think they're hurting. That's just how they do things. When things sit for a certain amount of time, they mark it down in store clearance only and they move it on.
Yeah.
So that's just how they get new inventory in. They move things quickly on like that. But it is one of the most spectacular guitars I've ever played, and I don't know. I'm real happy with it. I played a gig with it in Atlanta a few weeks back, and I don't know. It's just special.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Is it? It's more of like a. I want to say Fiesta Red. I know Fiesta Red is not.
So what they call it, Gibson calls that watermelon. So it's essentially a faded.
Watermelon.
Yeah, it's a faded cherry. It's faded classic cherry.
I can't reach it. Went all the way back. Okay.
What have you gotten? Have you gotten anything?
Michael Krause asked about it. I got my $1 chorus pedal.
Your $1 chorus pedal? What?
Yeah, I think it was $1. Is that what he said? I don't remember. Yeah, $1 chorus pedal. This was actually, Michael, were you the one who posted this on the Facebook group? It was part of a thing called Amazon Haul.
Okay.
I think I don't know exactly what Amazon Haul is. I haven't tried to figure it out. It kind of seems like they are trying to maybe take things that are like leftover. Amazon Haul is a new shopping experience from Amazon that focuses on offering a wide range of products priced at $20 or less, designed to sucker budget conscious shoppers. It says launched in late 2024. It aims to provide aims to provide an affordable shopping experience similar to discount retailers like Temu and Shein.
Oh.
Most items in Amazon Haul are priced under $10, making it an attractive option for bargain hunters. So the thing that I've seen with Amazon Haul is a lot of because I've tried to go back there.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, Ian says Amazon Haul equals Temu alternative. Michael says the same thing. Will Ryan demo it? No, because Amazon's not paying him $900 or whatever
Yeah, exactly. So
his
he's not going
current
to do it.
rate is. But basically, yeah, it's things that go up and they're listed and they don't seem like they last very long. You do end up usually paying shipping on them. It's a lot of like random stuff. Oh, $9.99 hardware kit. 3-way toggle selector switch for Les Paul, $7.
Yeah, like I just saw a guitar action gauge ruler for $6.
Yeah.
Two-piece fret end dressing file for $3.
2-piece 3PD. Just gonna this is so stupid. Let's see. These are just things that they want that they apparently think I'm interested in. Some of which I sort of am. Car speaker sealing tape. I need to order some weatherproofing foam for a refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't hit my car actually
Oh.
in the garage. I keep forgetting
Is
to
that a
order it.
pickup for $10? Same
Yes,
row.
this is a pickup for $10. Actually, I don't know if Andrew is still in the chat. The bad guitars, he bought a 1-cent pickup.
What?
From them. Yeah.
We live in cuckoo world.
He did a demo video on it.
Was it good?
I haven't watched it yet, but it got. But yeah, I bought the world's cheapest guitar pickup, 1-cent humbucker, from Amazon Haul.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. I hope did he pay that? Did he get all that acoustic foam behind him on this as well? Because that's a lot of acoustic foam.
No, I think he's had it. Somebody said there was a guitar strap for like real cheap on here. Did I miss it? Or maybe they saw it on theirs, like a 7-cent guitar strap. Here's those strap locks for $6. I feel like that's the normal price of these, but I guess I don't really look
for which ones? What kind?
These silicone guitar lock things.
Yeah, but that's like 12 of them.
Yeah. Here's a 3-pack of patch cables for $5. These are probably pretty close to the ones that I got, the Sonic Cakes that were like $10 for a 3-pack, I think. So that's a decent deal.
Here's an alcohol shotgun for party beverages. It's
What?
literally it's a water gun that holds like a shot glass worth of water. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Here's some fret files for $4. Humbucker.
What?
Like these are mostly things that, like I said, unless you are looking for them, you're not gonna, or unless you like need them. I would pass on almost everything, but because like I said, they're doing this thing, and this is how this whole thing is built. Oh, super deep discount, whatever. It's like you don't, unless you need it, you don't need it. They're banking on you doing what I'm doing right now and going, oh, I might want this someday.
Right, exactly.
And look, all you do is hit plus, and it brings you this thing, and you just hit add to cart, and you're like out the gate. I have not seen any pedals since then. Guitar pedal that were this cheap. Let's see, dual foot switch, foot switch toppers. Here is a distortion for $20.
Why is it upside down?
Who knows? Distortion for $20, or this is a overdrive distortion. I don't know. It's got an AI dog playing a guitar graphic. The fuck? $20.
Yeah.
Can this be sorted? Price low to high. That's probably just broke it. Topper. But even like the cheapest thing on here right now is a switch for $6.
Right, exactly.
So
there's an enclosure for.
Oh yeah, you can get a finger enclosure for $9. Isn't that the normal price of a finger enclosure? Idea. It used to be. Back in my day.
Got some flying saucer knobs with numbers on them.
Yeah, they're called shroom knobs, Philip.
No. Go down.
Wait, I might. Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant these.
No,
knobs.
not the shroom knobs or
jack toppers.
Whatever.
Here's a 3 case of finger enclosures, or a 3-pack of finger enclosures for $17.39. That's a
there you go. That's the way.
Does this one actually come with a reamer? Because that actually might be worth it. I don't own a reamer. I don't actually even know how to use a reamer. I always see people talking about them.
This is how you buy things you don't even know how to use.
Yeah.
This is how that works.
Oh, this is interesting. I could use if this comes with a reamer, that would be perfect.
Yeah, but that thing is made of the cheapest pot metal you could possibly imagine.
It's actually made of the same metal as the enclosure. So it's just a question of will it cut through the enclosure, or will the enclosure cut it?
It's absolutely race to the bottom quality wise, but this is gonna be my old man yelling at clouds. We're gonna have a whole culture of people that buy this crap.
I'm being told it's a step bit. I don't know. I guess I don't know what the difference is.
That is a step bit. I couldn't think of the word, but we're gonna have a whole culture of people who start talking about how this is just as good as XYZ. No, it's not.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of already have that. Let's be honest. They're called Firefly guitars.
But it's even worse now. It's that the race to the bottom has gotten so fast to the bottom that they're selling pickups for a cent. We don't make pennies anymore. That cost you a currency that is now discontinued. It's so bad.
Oh, I meant to do this earlier. Send 5 now. It is the beginning of November. And so that means it's time to give away some channel memberships to some people who can now do logos. And with that, I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about the podcast for just a second. Hopefully you checked out the most recent episode of 40 Watt Podcast, where I had Alex from Copper Sound Pedals on talking about the new Foxcatcher V2. This is your ultimately flexible bluesbreaker pedal. How do you like that for an ad in the middle of this? You like that? I'm sure you didn't like that. You didn't even pay for that ad. Congrats, Snarky won a membership. Love it. I don't even know how to see who won. Does it show me? I have no idea. I don't know how to do these things on YouTube. That's not what I do. Foxcatcher. Is it controversial? Is the Foxcatcher controversial, Mark? How so? Yeah, Michael, he kind of inundated. I saw his episode on the guitar knobs. I didn't watch it or listen to it yet. I've been really busy. Unfortunately, my guitar content listening has been down the last few weeks just because I've been really, really busy with work. And so hopefully I can get back to my listening to all of my usuals. I haven't even listened to the last 2 60 cycle hums. I know. So I need to do that. I just don't have time. But I do really like the Foxcatcher V2. I guess fox hunting. I don't actually know what a Foxcatcher is, I guess. I just know this pedal. I won't focus at all. But Alex is a good dude. I really like what the stuff he's making. He makes some of the cooler pedals out there. There's a lot of cool builders out there, but I really like his. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Anybody got anything new, fun? Anybody see anything new that they're really excited about? So Jeremy, I do have the V1 here. Alex sent this out so that I could compare them. Just waiting for him to ask for them back. We'll see. So the V1 has the boost circuit, but in V2, and we talk about this all on the podcast, he changed some of the switching options. There's more gain available in the different settings, and there's, instead of the nature knob over here, there's a three-way basic tone shape switch over here. I really like the switch instead of the knob a lot, because it lets you just set it and be done, and you're there. First snow of the year. It is cold here. It is not, I don't know that we'll get snow. And Jeremy, I wouldn't say improvement as much as I would say it definitely delivers it in a different way. If you like having the boost built in, maybe you still want the V1, but they do make that boost as a separate pedal. So I haven't seen the EAE fuzz yet. I do have. I was playing around with it the other day. This is the only EAE pedal I've ever played or owned. The Longsword. It is a hard clipping op amp drive pedal, I believe. I think I got all those things right, with a boost built in. This thing is spectacular. I really like how it sounds. Welcome back, Steve. I've been doing a commercial for Copper Sound while you were gone.
I actually saw the tail end of it, but I didn't know what you said. Did you just dropped a podcast episode with Copper Sound?
I did. So he did a couple of podcasts in the last couple of weeks. So he was on Guitar Knobs as well, but I've not listened to it yet. But yeah, we talked about his new Foxcatcher V2 that just came out officially on Friday. So it's a blues breaker with some additional switching options, different settings. There's something about me that really likes the giant gain knob at the top.
So. Yeah, that's kind of a newer form factor for them, right?
This is their what they call the solo series. I think that's what they called them.
Will this do everything that the old one will do?
The V1?
The V1?
Yeah, so it will basically, so this one's different. The V1 has a boost built in, so they took that out to put it into a single enclosure. And this one has the nature knob. You can see it right there. He took that away, and instead there is a three-way switch for tone shaping. Man. Gotcha. A Cyprian with his top jack talk. Side jacks are fine. I like
top jacks like a grown-up's pedal has. I actually have a problem with because I have a bunch of fixed. I don't have like a variety of patch cable lengths, and because of the way my thing is routed, I'm routing like simultaneously going right to left. And then, but I go like right to left, and then I should can I grab the board easily?
Yeah, we'll do pedal board talk. I'll show you mine too.
So the current problem I have with this board is that at the very end it goes side jack to side jack. But I'm doing this thing where, so this is the board.
Yeah,
this is heavy. And the concept here is that this is like all of the oldest. I'm going to solo because I need the full screen.
Yeah, go for it.
The concept here is kind of that this is a lot of basically all my oldest pedals.
Okay.
So it starts up here. This is a boost. This is like a ZVEX super hard-on style boost. The little eagle next to that is a tube screamer, and then it goes into a rat. That rat goes back down to a DS1, which actually isn't one of my oldest pedals.
Yeah.
Because it's a newer DS1. That goes into the Morley volume, which is an okay volume, but into this flanger because I just need a mod and I don't actually know how to use this flanger because it has too many knobs. Up to the delay. So this is where top jack to side jack works really well, but then this output back down to the reverb is down here is
Oh,
a total pain in the ass because I don't have any cable length variety, and like a 9-inch patch versus a 3-inch patch would have really fixed that. But I still really love this Golden Summer, man. I
yeah.
just I don't know if anything really competes with it except probably something else Alexander makes now. So I know he rolled those algorithms into like his newer reverbs.
Yeah.
So
I get it. That looks awesome.
Mark says, why aren't power inputs on the bottom plate of a pedal on a pedal board with a lot of holes? That would be so practical. The problem is as soon as you line up your pedal to not be on a pedal board,
Yeah. Powering at the
you're kind
bottom's
of
the
jammed.
problem.
So yeah.
I did buy, I found a pedal board in a secondhand shop that I really like. I had been looking for something so that I could put my Rotosphere on a pedal board. And if you've ever used a Rotosphere, that you know it is one of the most inconvenient pedals of all time, for multiple reasons. One, 12-volt AC power, which is insane. And then it's the largest pedal of like all time. That's not true, but I found one by a company that doesn't exist anymore, and which is unfortunate. So because it's a giant pedal, obviously it's a giant pedal board.
Yeah.
So I took the moment to put together an obnoxious board. It's a grand total of, well, that's not in the circuit, so we can remove that. I don't need that on here. It's almost one brand.
It's a pedal board of all Hughes and Kettner pedals. Oh, it's a pedal board of all Analog Man pedals.
Yeah. So
and a Brainia.
Yep, Brainia Tremolo.
Is that an Analog Man modded tube screamer?
Yes, that is an Analog Man modded Maxon OD9. So this board is built by a guy, I can't think of his name, but his last name is Boyce, Boice. And these were called Boyce box pedal boards. And Sweetwater sold them at one point in the mid 2010s.
Oh, interesting.
And I had never seen them before, but this one in particular was sitting in my local secondhand shop, and it had this giant cutout, obviously meant for expression pedals, right? But it fit the Rotosphere perfectly. And it had like jacks already installed on the side.
Do you know which model that is?
Is
it the T21?
24 or 26.
T20. Okay, but it's one of the tiered ones.
Yeah, it's one of the tiered ones. And so, yeah, and it's got the, let's see if I can do this from this angle. I can't.
It looks like you're about to just rip it off.
You know.
As one does.
But yeah, I do have the Amazio underneath, so I can get to it.
What's the Amazio?
It is the voltage controller for the Analog Man delay that gives you modulation on the repeats.
Oh, okay.
And it gives you tap tempo. But this is I've been playing this exclusively lately, and this might be like my favorite pedal board I've ever put together for the sounds wise, because one, I can use the Rotosphere, and because I use that all the time. I've sold all my other rotary simulators because there's nothing else sounds like it. So
it really does. All the using A Cyprian says that thing looks like a car stereo amp. That was like a Hughes and Kettner did that, and then the Mesa Boogie thing.
The Revolver?
No, what was it called? It was the V Twin.
Oh yeah, that thing's cool.
Thing looks like one too. Going back a little bit, Snarky wants to know if I ever used any of the pedals. I did use them. I have played them all. They are not. I only have one. I have two boards put together right now, but one of them is just every Caroline pedal that I own. So that's like 2, 4. That's a 12 pedal board, and that's not actually all the Caroline pedals I own. That's just all the ones that'll fit on that board. And then the other one that I just showed is, like I said, it's just kind of like all old. That tube screamer I have on there, it's a SBN. The company's called SBN. They don't exist anymore. But it's called the SBN Little Eagle. That's the one I always talk about as the I had a home plate pedal, visual sound, Jekyll and Hyde,
yeah.
and that's like a 4-knob tube screamer on that one. And I could just never seem to get two issues is one, felt like I could never really get the I forget which I guess it's drive tone volume. That's all it is. One, I would tend to run that thing drive all the way down. But then the second half of that pedal, where it's like it's the I think it's supposed to be like a Marshall Governor. The tone and EQ combo, I just always thought was kind of weird. And then even on the tube screamer side, it's got a bass boost. It just was a lot of pedal that I felt like I was always trying to dial in. And when I got that little Eagle, that's one of those pedals that just, even though it's just a tube screamer, it seems like it just doesn't have a bad setting.
Yeah.
Like it's tweaked in a way that it just, I don't know, the visual sound one, I felt like I was always fighting it. I could get good sounds out of it, but something got knocked in transit, and all of a sudden, like I'm spending half the set trying to find that sound again.
That's what. Okay, I'm going to use the longsword as an example. Oh, and Hero Glop, the vent rotary pedal. I've had 3 different ones of them. They sound good. They do not touch the rotosphere as far as sound. They're way more convenient though. But I'm going to use this one as an example. Once you have 6 knobs and 2 switches and no presets.
Yeah.
I realize that this is still a relatively simple pedal in the grand scheme of things, but that is not nearly as simple as 3 knobs, 2 switches. I know my settings. You know what I mean?
Even that Foxcatcher, all those switches would like I'm already.
Well, see,
I'm overwhelmed.
I know what my settings are on there already, but yeah, there is definitely a beauty in having something that is, I'm looking around for like a 3-knob pedal or something that's so set and forget, so easy to use that it's one of the reasons that this is one of my favorite fuzz pedals.
There it is. Now it's in focus.
1 knob more.
Yeah. Jeff, to follow up with this, he says, might have missed it, but how many pedals is too many pedals on a single board? I think the biggest board I've ever done was 13 pedals. And it might have been more, but it was literally like, let me put every pedal that I own on this board. So I had both the EHX linear power booster and the EHX, I think it's called the Screaming Bird, which was their treble. So both a linear booster and a treble booster on the same board.
Oh my gosh.
It's very dumb. And the Screaming Bird was kind of a very mediocre pedal, to be honest. Like it felt like it just didn't do anything. But it really comes down to like the board that I just showed. It's a PT Junior size. I do wish it had a little more room on it, but I mean, I've got the flanger on there. I'd probably be better off with just a simpler chorus, something smaller than that flanger. So
I'm looking back for a
I don't know.
picture of my biggest board I ever put together, to see if I can show you. I have a folder somewhere that has a bunch of old pedal board shots. Oh my gosh, there it is. That's the largest pedal board I ever put together. So let me open that picture and then share just that screen. I've never shared just an opened photo before, so this
Sure.
may be interesting.
I'm gonna bring this comment up. Let me grab something real quick. I'll let you talk about what you're.
Okay.
Oh, I need to
Great,
share
great.
something for you, huh?
Yeah, you do. Hold on. Let me get there.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know how to do this. Share screen. Oh, share an image file. I can just straight up share an image file. That's easy. There you go. That's my largest pedal board I ever built. And it was dumb. It was way too much. I'm anti switcher at this point. It's way too much going on. That was a church slash musical pedal board that I was using. That I don't know. I got some good sounds out of it, but it's just so. I spent more time programming the switcher than I did playing guitar, and I hated all of that.
This is such a clean board.
Well, yeah, I'm really, really, really kind of anal retentive about pedal board cleanliness. Um, but that was something I built for like doing like church gigs and musicals and stuff like that. And
Would you call this an 11 pedal board? Do you count the volume and the switcher?
it all depends on if you count volume, tuner, and switcher. If you don't, it is 4, 8, 9, 10, and if you count the tuner, 11. So 13 boxes on the board. Yeah, it's a lot. And then I went to, and now that I know I can share image files, like I think one of the oldest pictures of my pedal board that I've got, like when I was gigging like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my pedal board.
If it works, it works.
That was my board. that was it. I played that into a super reverb, and it worked.
So going back to this Sir Frodo, I always say Sir. Is it Sir or Senior? I don't know. This is a product from MAE, which is, I always forget what MAE, Mask Audio Electronics.
Yeah.
And let me see, actually, I can show it. I have this, but I'll also share the website. But this is what I'm talking about. This is a pedal called the Trust Yourself.
Oh,
This
that's
is
rad.
I believe this is a rat. Well, let's share this website. Share screen. Trust yourself. Share. It's $110. It says the rat is about as perfect of a pedal that you can make. Hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
Its true strength is that you're going to have it nearly timed, and it will still almost fully clean up by rolling off your volume knob. You have your perfect setting, and then you never touch it again. So why does it need knobs? Trust yourself to go to Tone Valhalla. This pedal will ship stock to my perfect settings, loud and more at 3 and harsh at 9. Feel free to open up the pedal and set your ideal settings. So basically, I think mine is this one, which is the blackout version. Again, looking like this, I won this. I won this in like a raffle. But yeah, basically on the inside of the pedal, and there's no pictures of it, but on the inside of the pedal, there's some trim pots. But I'm not touching them. And actually, in the old copy of this, I think they recommend, it says feel free to open up and tweak. But I believe in the original copy of this, or at least the copy that I told myself it was the original in my head. It basically says don't do that by default. Like, mess around with your guitar knobs first using the default settings before you open it up, because some people are going to be like, well, loud and more at 3, little, because loud and more, I think, is the loud is volume, obviously, more is gain, and I think harsh is the filter.
Right.
Oh, I'm idiot. It's right here.
Yeah, it's right there on the page.
On the page. But yeah, It's those are probably not 9. Let's see, 9 o'clock. That's a bit of a cut on a rat. But overall, I think it sounds good. It's a lot of fun to mess with. The only thing I will say about this is probably having the loud at 3. It is pretty loud.
Yeah.
It's all, but it's not. That's what volume pedals are for.
I have a bunch of one knob pedals, and now that I'm sitting around, I think the only no knob pedal I have is the Mythos Argonaut. Yeah, it's a little mini pedal. It's over there. It's hidden behind something. It's just an octave.
Mm.
And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
gritty octave. It's not like a pretty octave like you get in like a Pog or something like that.
Yeah. Progress Pedals says, I'm getting requests for no knob, just boost settings of the DAD 250 plus already. So the tyranny of knobs simplified series is probably going to happen in some fashion, maybe DIY for now. So that's fun. There it is.
Yeah. So when my studio is built and I have to move all this stuff out, I'm not going to have all my pedals to hand anymore, and I don't know what I'm going to do during these live streams.
Filthy says, I just got a iconic 5150. So I don't need dirt pedals anymore. I just have 11 mod and delay pedals with some octave pedals. That's a lot of fun.
I have a 6505, and I love that amp. I need to clean all the pots out though, because they are gritty, and it needs new tubes, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. And then let's see. Most guy used to make a one knob Timmy clone with 3 internal trim pots. It was so stupid that I really want to have it. Ian says, did you see the Mike Herrera bass with dummy knobs? I have not seen it.
And one sec, I have to show Michael Kraus something to answer his question. So you keep talking.
So I'm looking that up right now. Is that, I assume that's the Music Man? Is it the Music Man bass? It seems like a thing that they would have, but the idea that let's see, passive electronics, custom labor, having the appearance of a traditional 2-band EQ Stingray, the Herrera Stingray pickup is actually wired straight to jack with 3 dummy knobs. Additional features include a maple neck and fretboard. So the thing that I want to know at this price of $2,750, what I want to know is, you have a dummy wiring in here, or you have dummy pots at least, right? Can you, when you hit controls, it just disappears. There's nothing there. I want to know if there's electronics still in there. It's just dummy knobs. It's a Music Man humbucking pickup. I assume there's no, it's not even an option. Like, you couldn't, if you wanted to rewire this, you'd have to buy the EB setup, right? Like, that's what makes the most sense. Yeah, it's routed presumably, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to fit the knobs. But did you mute yourself? I think you muted yourself.
I did, because I was getting up, and so
there's a mute button on your mic.
Yeah, this is the Lewitt Ray, so there's a mute button on the microphone. Yeah, I think it's got to be just the knobs on the plate, or the potentiometers on the plate. I don't think it would be wired. Yeah. It'd be nice if it is though, so you can just, if you want to, you can have it wired up to actually use them.
But then it's like you lose that.
Can we get Trogley to do a breakdown of it?
Oh my god!
So going back to something Michael Kraus said about the Argo, this is the clean octave blend from Mythos. The Argo is. This isn't what I was talking about. I'm talking about the Argonaut, which has no knobs. It is not based on the clean octave blend. This is based on the Green Ringer octave.
Octave up, yeah.
Yeah, just octave up. This is the clean octave blend, not the same octave circuit, even though they kind of got some things in common, but they're not quite the same. This is, everyone should own this. Use, they're less than $100. I think they're like right at $100 new. This turns every drive or fuzz you have into an octave fuzz or an octave drive. Yeah. It's spectacular.
I've been hearing about this for a while. Leland Scar has a producer's knob This is
Switch.
probably
It's
like
Switch.
it's a Switch.
It's a Switch.
Where they're like, "Oh, hey, can you do this thing?" And he goes, "Yeah, let me flip this thing." I feel like now that he's made a video about it, it kind of seems like
Yeah, but he's like he's still doing stuff, but like he's had his career. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Now it's like, oh, that's the tone you're going for? Well, you're Leland Sklar, so I'm gonna let you do that.
yeah. Um, that's all. Actually, the Mythos thing just reminded me. Um, I guess I don't. This is gonna. I don't know how to word this. I don't know how I'm going into it, but Rhett is going on tour next year
Yeah.
as the touring guitarist for the Midnight, which is very exciting for him. Uh, an artist that I or a band that I only know about because of RJ.
I don't know anything about that band. I've
They
never
are
listened to them.
they're like I don't want to say they're an internet band because these days it kind of feels like
Everyone has to
everything.
be an internet band.
The Midnight is an American synthwave band composed of Atlanta-based singer-songwriter Tyler Lyle and Portland-based Danish producer-songwriter Tim McEwen.
Okay.
So basically, but I feel like they kind of blew up doing like remixes or kind of covers, but I don't know if that's actually the case. That might just be in my head that
Got
that's
it.
like what happened. Um, but they're like pretty big in that synthwave space.
Right.
I'm looking through here and not actually seeing anything about covers on their Wikipedia, so it's possible that I made that up.
Yeah, I know nothing about them other than I think I've also heard of them because of somebody else mentioning them to me, but they
Yeah.
aren't in something that I've like seen or heard. So I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah, they're fun. I
If
mean,
but
it's
if they're like
synthwave.
synthwave, it's probably not my jam. Just
Right.
being honest about it.
I'm looking at where they are playing on their 2026 tour. Uh Palladium, Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles. That is the closest one to me.
Mark, synthwave, what we're at. Dude, they do have a guitarist that has apparently been on tour with them who's a killer guitarist, like lots of 80s chorusy sounds. So there are a lot of guitar parts apparently in
Yeah,
this.
I think he's playing like guitar and like drum machine and something else.
Which is that's kind of in Rhett's wheelhouse lately, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's talked a lot about uh what's that, like the Novation. Not It's not Novation, but he's got something
Yeah, he's
going
got a
on.
bunch of tools. I don't know what the bleep bloop machines are. This
Yeah.
is where RJ would be around to tell us what all the bleep bloop machines are.
Oh, Groove Box. That's the word I'm
Groovebox,
looking
that's it.
for. Um so yeah, but yeah, they've had guitars and they have like saxophone.
Oh, cool.
It's very,
So does Sleep Token,
synthwave
by
is
the way.
synthwave is very like 80s based,
Yeah.
so Sleep Token has a saxophone player.
Yeah,
I didn't know
well, not officially part of the band, but they do have a saxophonist on tour with them because they do have some sax parts in a couple of songs.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
yeah, it's kind of a cool moment when the sax comes out for the first time. I'm not gonna lie.
Ace Supreme says, did anyone from this ecosphere see the drum effects pedal videos that went around in the last week or so? Is that the Walrus one?
I saw that it existed.
Yeah, I haven't seen any videos on it. Are there videos on it already?
The DFX1 percussion processing unit, $900.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, hold on. I'll share this. I'm sorry, not share. I will present this. Share. It's so much money.
I don't really get it.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say it.
like
I mean,
okay, I kind of get it, but like they know this exists, right?
it's clearly like going like trying to be a simplerish version of that. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean. And especially at four, if this was $400, I'd be like, okay,
All day
cool.
long.
Like,
It makes sense.
but
It's studio
I didn't
tool.
realize it was $900.
I didn't either till right now. I mean, this is $400.
Yeah.
This is $400. So I don't see anything on the DFX1 that isn't also an option on the
Right.
Chroma console. I bet it sounds great because Walrus makes great pedals. This is not me denigrating Walrus because I think they make really awesome stuff. But woof, that's a lot of tacos. So many. That's the entire NAMM taco party.
There is some effect order, like you can switch the effect orders out. Can you do that on the Chroma?
No, you can't affect order. So there is that.
There's preset cycling, so there's 6 presets, I think.
Yeah, apparently you do hit the that's where some of the money is.
128 presets in total with MIDI.
Also, those pads on the bottom are for hitting with a drumstick, apparently.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
At least I think I see a dude. I'm scrolling down, like he's got it on the stand next to him. I'm assuming he hits it at some point. Let's see. So all that to say, like, as guitarists, I don't think this is anything you're going to be looking at. I think that there are tools that do what this does in the guitar sphere for cheaper. But this has XLR in because obviously you want to run a drum microphone into it.
So that's the other thing too, is like, I mean, I guess if you're trying to do it in a studio, you might only be doing this like one drum at a time.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you're going to do your mix and send the full drum mix through, like run this adjacent to your.
But even then you're running it like you'd have to do this. Like the only way I can see this working like in that scenario, because this feels like side chaining, like you'd need to run an aux out mono on top of your already like unprocessed drum sounds and mix after the fact at the board.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is it must be doing a lot of things that, I mean, $900 for a piece of drum equipment is I guess that's cheap, right? Drums are expensive.
Yeah, so. and if you think of it as a studio tool, or I don't know, honestly, the lo-fi sound has gotten so big in drums now that I could imagine this might be one of the only ways you could pull it off live.
Yeah. Here, let's just fuck it, whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You're gonna play it? Are we gonna live react like MST3K?
Nobody touch it.
I don't want to do this for 4 minutes. Is there an actual like using it part?
Right, that's what we want. Yeah, just keep going.
I saw some memes about that mustache yesterday.
Also, it sounds like drums.
Does this mean Walrus is going to have a drum set in their Namco this year?
Okay, pause it. Do you actually hear anything change in the drums when he hits things?
No.
The drums. Oh. Okay, I hear a spot back there.
mean, I think the thing is like because it's a full band mix,
Yeah.
you just can't really bust out what's what.
Snarky, it doesn't count if you don't hear change. We've already established that.
Like, is there another video that actually breaks it down?
Right. That's because that whole like full mix thing doesn't show me anything. There you go. Then there's the Aaron Sterling video.
I used it with John Mayer in stadiums and arenas. It's a pedal board for drummers.
Let's get
This
the
stuff
live view.
all the time. Mics on floors.
This is what we care
mics
about,
up
right?
here, sort of normal kick and snare mics. Mics over here, and then you also have percussion. There's so many ways you could apply this to somebody who's doing percussion. It's not even funny, and I use it on all the stuff that I do percussion on as well. In terms of how you can use this live, I envision it in so many different ways. If you think of the spectrum of like, you're doing a very, very small gig where you don't have a front of house engineer and there's just maybe one mono overhead that they provide to you or that you provide yourself. You could literally put that through here and control how you're coming across through the PA and change it on every song. So you can save presets. So literally, I mean, no matter what the kind of vibe is, you get your drums kind of set the way you want, but they can become, the character of the drums just changes.
Is he
for
gonna
every
play?
pedal board. Your keyboard
Right. Like,
get
do you
all
play
the
it all?
close mics and all the normal mics. And I'm
Oh, here
all
we
fairly
go.
simple. I've got my saturation
Thank you,
down.
people.
EQ is set to noon. I'll have nothing on the delay. I'm going to start off like just compression.
Hold on,
essentially,
pause it.
with the FET and just.
So basically, I've got everything turned off. So I've got the saturation down. I'm going to turn the reverb down to nothing. I've got the delay off. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I just want to hear like how it sounds different. Like, does it actually do anything? And obviously it does. We heard the slapback in the demo, right?
See what kind of vibe I can get going
RJ's
on.
telling me on the side that it's actually
Saturation.
very worth it
Okay.
because you're getting basically 8 effects and a really good mic tree and MIDI.
Okay, so here's what I'm hearing instead then. Use, I don't have mine handy. Use a freaking color box and feed it into your pedal board.
I mean, that might be the thing, but
Yeah.
But if you don't have a pedal board because you're a drummer,
That's true. That is true.
what if you're a drummer who doesn't know any guitarists? I mean, the delay sounds sick.
Graham, I think normally a lot of this stuff would be done at the console, at the desk. But let's be honest, do you trust most of the sound guys you play with? That's mostly a joke, as a former sound guy.
All right, let's start
Okay.
messing.
I think I've exhausted my interest in listening to him play the drums.
All right, we're good.
It's an interesting concept. You know what? It might take off. It might be awesome. I'm gonna have to wait and see how it gets. I don't know, looked at later. But I don't think for my studio I'm going to be buying one because I have pedals that do all of those things, and I'll just use those as outboard gear. But if you don't, $900 in a year, 2 years, it might be $650, $700 on the used market. Might be worth it.
Or they'll just only sell it for 6 months and it'll be $2,000.
Oh God, don't say that. Don't say that.
What's the Matrem? We should talk about the Matrem. I don't know. That sounds familiar, but I don't know why. Matrem Tremi Tremolo.
Oh yeah, did you see this? The
No.
Matrem. Oh, dude, it's cool. It's extremely cool. but it's like a $750 tremolo unit, vibrato unit. So the idea is that they have engineered. So I have a Strat here. So when you push down on a Strat trem arm, right?
Yeah.
The strings do not detune at the same rate. So some strings detune to a half step, while some are like a quarter step, and some are, more than half a step.
Yeah. So this is a Powers vibrato for Stratocaster.
Yes, exactly. So it is super stable. All those things you'd want a hardcore trim to be, but it's also. Let me go to shop. It's all back ordered. Of course it is. But it's 500. What is CHF?
It's Swiss.
Okay. It is at current exchange rate $682 for the Trimmy B. For the My Trim B, it is $744 at current exchange rates. And that's without me figuring out shipping, any possible tariff or import charge.
Right.
Yeah, so it's hella expensive. And do you know what I've never had a problem with?
Yeah, it sounds like a vibrato.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I'm clearly not the market for this, but somebody is.
Yeah, Michael Krause says you can string it so it doesn't bend all the strings. Yeah, you can. There's some other,
like, that's kind of interesting. Like, that's and maybe that's what this chord and interval bending is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a part of it I didn't understand. But yeah. A Cyprium just wants to hit all of the hot things. Have you seen the Fuzzbillion?
No, I've not seen that.
Fuzzbillion is like a $700, I think, fuzz box. Let's bring this up.
What the heck?
$573 fuzz. It's got whatever this is, 11. For once, I wish it wouldn't zoom in. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 11? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 numerical switches. I believe each one of those switches
0 to 9.
0 to 9. So that's 10 settings. So quick calculation is
10
11
billion.
to what's that?
10 billion.
10 billion. Is that what 11 to the 10 is?
That's what their marketing says is 10 billion. So
why am I not seeing that?
You're on what site are you on?
I'm on their site.
Oh, hold on. Here. I will share this image because this is apparently their marketing image. Now that I know I can share an image file.
Oh, there we go. 10 billion combination.
Yeah. And it gives you what all the different wheels do. Man. That's a lot.
Yeah. Pretty ridiculous.
You want me to... I'll tell you what. You see all those zeros across the top for all the bypass? That's how much interest I have in this.
So, I can say we are not getting one of these.
Yeah.
They reached out to get a demo, and we're not getting one.
Yeah, I bet.
And this isn't necessarily this isn't just an indictment of them for what it's worth. This is an indictment of, I think, a lot of companies that kind of just don't get it. and whether or not they need to get it, is, I guess, you can debate. They have the Fuzzbillion. I think they have another product as well.
Steve, they're gonna sell
This
ones of this, whether Ryan demos it or not.
This spring reverb, this massive spring reverb thing.
Oh.
Called the Wellspring. It's like rackish.
Oh, wow.
Rack-like. But basically they reached out asking about marketing. We sent them the marketing rates. They did not, apparently, I think they just saw $2,000 and bailed. Because I think when you have I didn't even see a price for this. I think when you have a complicated product, you tend to think, oh, I have a complicated product, so I need a complicated demo. And
right.
I do think this is something that a lot of brands, I mean, this is true, like to Mark's, but this is fun. If you have a friend who also has it, you can just text them the numbers and they should be about the same. But I think there's something that gets missed by a lot of brands who have complicated products, where they think, well, I have a complicated product, so I need to have a complicated demo.
Yeah.
And the reality is that I look at something like the Fuzzbillion and I go, this is shorts marketing. This actually doesn't need a long form. This is maybe an unboxing would be really cool at this, where you just push like, hey, I'm going to do 10 random things and this is what's going to be put out there. But there are 10 billion combinations. It is impossible for me to access all of them. So y'all just buy it. Also $573. Again, like, I don't know who this is for. But Michael, I think the issue is that they probably, like, the impression that I have is they don't have the marketing budget to start on it.
I think I do see the demo already in my head, though. Instead of like him just playing around, he just starts putting different 1-800 phone numbers in it to see what it does sound like.
Like, there's a lot of like goofy things that you could do with this. Like to that point, here's your YouTube short. You use your area code. In the case of San Diego, now your pedal setting is 619-867-5309. Let's see what Jenny sounds like in San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And once you put the country code in front, there you go, 11 digits.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 1619, and I guess wheel 10 is bypass anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
So my only point being, like, I think there's concepts here, and a lot of times, and it's again, it's not just this company, it's
a lot of companies,
a lot of different companies, and this is where I actually think when I go to look at something like it's now Harp Lady.
Yeah.
Emily Hopkins moved all her demo stuff onto a second channel called Harp Lady. And they do a lot of shorts, and the shorts that they have are like, can be fairly complicated pedals. And the thing is, like, hey, we're going to do something easy. We're going to do something. We're going to find one or two good sounds. We're going to put it in a short, and then you're done. You're in and out. Yeah. And I think that there is like some benefits to trying to market that way. I know, because of the way Ryan's workflow is, shorts aren't easy, but because it's like, and I was thinking about this yesterday, like, I think part of the issue with shorts is if you don't have your workflow built around them, then a long form, so like say a 30-minute demo might take an hour to make, or an hour and a half to make. I say to like film, like maybe you do an hour and a half of filming to get a 30-minute video.
Yeah, actually, the general rule, which demos are a little different, but in like when you make like marketing materials and when you're making movies, you typically film and you use about 10 to 20% of what you film.
Yeah.
So
So like I'm thinking like being generous, like for a
yeah,
demo, like let's say you use 30%
I
of
use
it,
like
right?
80%, which is why mine suck.
Uh, the push then becomes like, okay, I'm going to use 30%, and there is like a time balance thing, but I think when it comes to doing a short, because you're still using all the same equipment, you still have to go through and kind of like dial things in to make them work. Your total time input might be shorter overall, like for raw number, but now for a 2-minute video, you're going to spend half an hour.
Right.
So instead of doing, okay, for 30 minutes, I'm going to do 90 minutes. So it's a 3-to-1 ratio. You're now doing 30 minutes for 3 minutes. So it's a 10-to-1 ratio. And you're not charging, or you're not able to charge necessarily um the same amount.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a goofy thing. And again, it's just something that I've kind of observed seeing emails from brands. And I think that when brands come, yeah, Michael says rule of thumb was 1 hour of work was 1 minute of video.
Yeah.
I think because the garage, like, or the pod is it's a fixed set, so the lighting is kind of just go in there and turn on the lights.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That's what I'm hoping to do with the studio.
It's a bit more, there's a bit more flow in there, but I mean, that's kind of this idea. And I think sometimes um there's a lot to be said for going in and that these companies that look for marketing, they don't really know what they want, which is fine. Maybe they look at the marketing sheet, but now that they don't have what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they don't necessarily have a marketing idea, but then at the same time, if you're just looking at a rate sheet, and in this case, I don't think they actually read the rate sheet, because there isn't, or they looked at, I think, because I think Ryan only does the small builder discount on the unboxing videos.
Right.
But again, so it's like you look at it, you go, wow, we need a 40-minute video for this. And like, well, do you though?
Also, I'm gonna be honest. When you start talking the small builder thing, I think there's a difference in a small builder building a $200 to $300 stomp box, and a small builder building this fuzz is $700 by the time you pay all the import and tariff and
Right.
everything. And then I looked up their spring reverb, their rack unit.
Yeah, I
It's
couldn't
a
find a price.
boutique. I found it on vintageking.com. Boutique analog stereo spring reverb machine with 2 delay lines, 4 stereo filters, stereo modulation controls, and a feedback loop. It is $1,740.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're probably selling stuff. I don't know. I'm going to go fill up my coffee one more time, though.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot to be said for options and creative demos, but companies got to really understand what they're selling. And I've told Ryan this, and this is now going to live on his channel. I when you get a demo from someone like Ryan, you're paying for his personality and his enthusiasm, because he demos and he shows things with enthusiasm, because he shows things he's enthusiastic about most of the time. And so you're building hype as much as you're demoing the unit. So if you want long, complicated demos, and I'll tell Steve this when he gets back, you go to someone like Mark Johnston, who does the best long form demos, I think, on the internet. Nobody breaks things down like Mark does. They're my favorite long form demos. And if that's what they want, that's who you go to. But if you want people to actually get excited about something, send it to Ryan, because he's going to get excited about it. That's the thing. Difference between a demo and a hype video. As much as Ryan does demo things, I think of him as a hype man. So maybe I'm alone in that, and I'm not saying anything I haven't said to Ryan. So I'm going to fill my last thing of coffee as well. And I'm none of those things. I'm not much of a hype man. I don't get like super excited about things like he does. I just kind of show things and the couple of sounds I like when I have time to do demos, which does not exist now. So maybe one day when my life is less busy, but I don't see that coming anytime soon. Anyway, tiers. Yeah, I knew it. I knew what you meant, Ian. I knew what you meant. I have tiers of demos. Like there are people I listen to when I actually want to know what something sounds like, if it fits the need that I'm looking for. And I have people I listen to if I want to see if something's actually exciting. Steve, I was just talking about how I've told Ryan when people pay him for his demos, they don't pay him for the demo. They pay him for the hype because he gets excited about things.
Yeah. I mean, that's the core of, Ian, to see a product, Ryan, to see how it works hitting. I mean,
I was telling him Mark Johnston,
Mark
if you want
Johnston, I think there's a lot of things like that, like to the idea where do they have no experience or knowledge and unrealistic expectations?
Well, they've obviously
I have
built
no
a few
idea.
things that sell, but this seems like their first foray into pedal building.
Right.
And so if they're used to what can be a very stodgy studio style environment, then or like old school demo style stuff, they don't know what to do with a pedal. They don't understand how important hype is to a pedal success, or maybe they just don't give a shit.
I mean, honestly, at the price point, it might just be so expensive that it's either going to sell or it won't. And they're just trying to get the word out. Again, I don't really know because there wasn't a lot of communication. There was an email, and then we said, "Here's our rates," and they said, "Oh, that's a lot." So and that was the end of the conversation.
Think about this way. I want you to tell me and
sure
pick a $650 fuzz pedal that you would buy. Like if you had $650 and someone told you, here's the money, you have to spend all of this on one fuzz pedal.
I don't even know what fuzz pedals cost $650.
Right. But would it be something like that, or would it be something classic that you could?
I think if I was looking to again, yeah, this scenario, here's $650. You have to buy one pedal. I think I'm kind of thinking this line, like MJD, a vintage tone bender. Yeah. I'm maybe thinking like, I'm going to stretch your parameter a little, because I think it's still in the spirit. Like I have, I don't know, like 6 or 7 rats, like rat variants. So maybe I'm going for early 80s The Rat, like a original run The Rat, which can be anywhere from $600 to $800. I'm probably looking at vintage, but like you said, known quantity.
So here you go. This is Reverb. This is everything listed as fuzz pedal in the $600 to $700 range, right?
Yeah.
You've got some R2R stuff that's probably some of the rarer transistors that he's used. You've got some limited edition fuzz phrase. You've got an applied fuzz and treble booster, Sola Sound. If anybody's paying $600 for a JHS pedal, we need to get you committed. A vintage Ampeg scrambler.
Oh yeah, that'd be a vintage Ampeg would be cool.
GE analog Sunface. Don't pay $600 for that. He still makes those.
Yeah, but how long does it take to get it?
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no idea.
The Sunface happens like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
they are built to demand because they're. Oh, do not pay that much for an Eric Johnson. I paid $200 for one. But you see what I'm saying? Like here's a old school green box, big muff. But you're seeing the kind of things you see in this price point, right? They're classic. I've obviously got some international. So let me hold on. Pardon for international folks, because it can be more expensive elsewhere.
Sure.
So we're down to 101 when we look US only. because like those Dunlop fuzz faces don't go for that much in the US. They go for a third of that price. But a Shinai Guyatone fuzzy
Yeah.
from the 1960s. That's what I'm spending $650 on.
Right.
I'm buying something classic that I've always wanted.
Like a JHS Firefly fuzz.
A Pete Cornish NG3 is $700.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Firefly for $650. Get out of here with that.
There's a JMI treble booster.
Yeah.
Oh, the Fuzz Roche's Bong Ripper.
Blast Ripper, Hail Satan, Worship Doom.
Yeah.
Rip that algorithm on this video.
$666.
Yep. The
Grim
Unifuzz.
Yeah, Grim Reefer. Also 600. People are having fun with that.
I love
There's
this.
one of those Univox super fuzzes with the weird rubber stomp.
Oh yeah. Or a Shanae Companion Echo Machine. I don't know why it's listed under fuzz, but whatever.
Yeah.
A Chase Bliss Factory.
Which isn't to say that this $500 or $600 whatever
is
pedal
bad.
is or isn't good. It's just, it's a lot. It's probably very meticulously made. You know, I don't think it's, honestly, I don't even think the price for what it is, it's kind of pushing into that automatone territory, you know, where it's like, it's feels like it's probably very practical, but to the average consumer, it's a little bit of a novelty.
What is this, Steve? What is this?
It's an Ibanez sound tank.
Hold on. I'm going to stop streaming.
I don't know why it's $700.
Because it's going to open in a new tab and it won't automatically share the new tab. So hold on. I'm sorry. What? Okay. 1990s Ibanez FZ5 60s fuzz sound tank effects pedal modified by Richard Kaplan TS808. What?
So is the 60s fuzz, is it the case for an FZ5 but with an 808 on the inside?
I think so.
And they want $700.
I'm sorry, what?
And they say it's a vintage TS808. I'm very confused.
I am also very skeptical.
Or is it, do you get,
I don't know. They showed this. Oh, this is just without the label. It feels like, because it's two different ones, but I don't know that you get both.
I was gonna say maybe if you get two pedals.
Okay, this is ludicrous garbage of the week for me.
I'm very confused. It's
in
LA, of course.
Of course it's in LA. Anyway, I'm done. I'll stop now.
What's the store called? Oh,
I got you. No, it's gearlord.com on Reverb.
Gearlord.
Yeah.
Gearlord also has a website. Let's see.
Good.
Let's see. Was it TS5?
No. It was FZ5.
Right. FZ5. Trying to see if they don't even have it on their own website. Oh, there it is. No, I think this is just is Richard Kaplan a thing?
If he is
somebody,
I don't know about it. If I don't know.
There was a film producer named Richard Kaplan. Richard Kaplan Tube Screamer. Why can't I spell?
Apparently Richard made custom pedals that the guys in Korn used.
Oh, is he making the KHDH or whatever thing?
Indigo Ranch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is why.
Yeah, that's it.
Indigo Ranch in Malibu, or Indigo Ranch Malibu is something. Oh, is actually, that is the thing, but also it's apparently a recovery retreat.
Michael, I think I've made it ineligible now that I've talked about it on this live stream. I can't send it to them now.
Wait, which one?
Michael told me to screen cap that and send it to y'all for the podcast.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, but
actually.
it's a little late now. But
Yeah, Indigo Ranch is apparently like where Korn is like the birthplace of new metal.
yeah, but apparently also Neil Young
Yeah.
recorded there. Oh,
Apparently it's
it
been there
burned
since
in
the 70s.
it burned in '07. Oh,
Mm.
Richard Kaplan is from the Moody Blues.
Okay.
Duh. Okay. Now this all is starting to track.
Indigo projects he was proudest of, according to his wife Julie, was made in the late 70s with Neil Young, Olivia Newton-John, Neil Diamond. But he knew a good thing when he heard it in 1994 when the members of Korn, a then unknown band from the sun-bleached ex-urban sprawl of Bakersfield, took a round piece of cardboard from a frozen pizza box, signed it, and hung it on the wall alongside the studio's gold and platinum records as a joke. Kaplan left it up. Don't laugh, he told Julie. They're probably going to hit gold. They're really good. So apparently he recorded Korn in 1994 before they blew up.
I don't care how good that pedal is. It's still in a sound tank enclosure.
Yeah. As he says, as ugly as new metal often sounded, at Indigo is recorded on some of the world's best equipment, every kind of Marshall amp ever made, dozens of mics from Abbey Road Studios, and custom built preamps. So that's the whole thing. This is a TS5 that's been modded back to like by Richard Kaplan to be more of a thing, more of original TS-808, whatever. I wanted to go back. I should have started this because let's see if I can find it. MJD, now that Ryan isn't here, what's up with the space? Ryan's not here because he's in space.
Yeah.
That's why he's not here.
I thought he made that clear though.
So that's that. Are the Bonsai and Muffaletta discontinued? I thought the Muffaletta was, but I don't. It's the Bonsai is still sold at Sweetwater.
The Muffaletta is still listed on their website.
Oh,
So
they just nobody talks about it anymore.
Yeah.
I guess.
I get it. The
Bonsai is still for sale.
Too busy making those distorted tape sounds, man.
Too busy making Nauticlon variants.
Right. I
3 series
and making 3 series.
No, so I was just the Muffaletta is still on their site.
Yeah.
Yep. The Pack Rat's still on their site, and the Pack Rat White.
They have clearance priced the Legends of Fuzz series, and there's still 3 of them available, not sold out.
Which 3?
The Crimson, the Berkeley, and the plug-in are all still available.
I'm not seeing that on the website.
I'm
seeing the Supreme, the Smiley, and the Mary Kay.
Those all show sold out for me.
Is the sold out supposed to be above or below? It's a little confusing.
I think it's below.
It's below. So the Crimson, plug-in, and Berkeley are sold out. The Bender is sold out.
No, look at this. Look, because underneath. Oh, I see. You're right. I was reading it below.
So actually, when I click on the Supreme is showing also as sold out. So I don't.
Yeah, I think they are all sold out. So the Supreme is also because it is this above it goes to the one below it, even though the price and marketing is below it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even the ones that don't have it.
But they do.
Do they all have it?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, I cut off the top line too fast.
Yeah. They're all. I'll stop. Yeah. Bad web design. Come on, Josh. You can do better.
It's just too much space.
It is way too much space.
What did I? Oh. Yeah, I was surprised that they just blew all that stuff out. That surprised me a lot, to be honest.
Well, it's a lot like what they did with the Ross stuff. They just needed to get it out of here.
Yeah.
It looks like on the website, the Pack Rat, the Pack Rat White, the Bonsai, and the Muffaletta are all still available.
Yep.
They're still there. $250. They're good. They sound good. I'd rather just buy a tube screamer.
Yeah, MJD. That's the website design where you can't tell what's supposed to be grouped with what.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. I hate it.
Oh.
Anyway, I think we done it. I think we did it.
Yeah, we made it to the end. Let's take maybe one
Yeah,
or
give us
two
one
more
or two more good
questions.
ones.
You got one or two more?
We'll take it to the 30 mark. We'll take it to the half-hour mark.
I'm looking at. I moved from. Despite Jonathan Taylor, my opponent has Caleb Williams at quarterback, which looks good for me right now.
Yeah.
So and Stephon Diggs decided to actually play football today, which is good for me. But Keon Coleman decided not to play football, which is bad for me. I can't get rid of Keon Coleman, man. Like, as in, like, he's terrible, but there's nobody available that's better. I have seen the rumors about this. I haven't seen any kind of confirmation. I actually saw a Reddit post where somebody looked at Jack White's pedal board about a year ago and was like, here's the things where we know what they are, and here's a bunch of things that at the time did not exist in reality. And one of them is what looks like a JHS pedal with sliders on it.
Yeah.
And so that's the one I think is speculating that there's going to be delay. There is a podcast on Monday. As far as I know, we do have something coming up with JHS, but it is not. It is
Jack
not
White delay.
with the Jack White thing.
Apparently, there is. I don't know. Apparently, Jack at one point was using the new flight delay, and some people may have seen that and thought that was the collaboration.
Gotcha.
Because I think it. I don't know. I'm trying to dig through internet rumor, and you know what I mean,
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So,
it's coming out 11/11. Use a Death by Audio Echo Master previously. Echo Master.
oh, interesting.
Oh,
interesting.
got something in my eye.
11/11 is also that's going to be Tuesday. That will also be the 14-year anniversary of Skyrim.
What?
It came out 11/11/11, and I can't stop remembering that. I've tried.
I would never.
Well, because their marketing did this whole thing where it showed Skyrim, the word, and then the letters turned sideways to turn into the date because it's 6 letters, 11/11/11.
MJD says, is Jack White the guitarist inspiring the most new pedals these days? I think Jack White is the guitarist demanding the most new pedals these days.
There you go.
These are all coming out as like third man branded. I think, well, I guess the impression that I get is that Jack White is reaching out to these companies and saying, hey, I use this pedal. I want my own version.
Yeah. So let's see. He's got the Copper Sound Triple Graph. He's got that. Well, let's since we're all into sharing, let's talk about this real quick. Here you go. Here is the Third Man Records pedals.
Yep.
There's the Copper Sound Triple Graph, the Union Tube and Transistor Bumble Buzz. There's a zero knob fuzz pedal, by the way.
There you go.
A Fuzzatron pedal kit. Who's he making that with?
I don't remember.
The Donner Triple Graph, Triple Threat, which I did get to play. That was pretty cool, actually. Game Changer Audio, the Mantic Flex, the Critter and Guitari Turs amplifier. Is that an amp in a pedal?
Yeah.
What?
I think.
And then here's another Triple Threat. Then there's the La Grotte, which is the reverb pedal.
Mm-hmm.
The Knife Drop, which I did not see Jack White and Eventide. That wasn't a collaboration I saw coming.
Well, because you saw Jack White and Donner on the table.
Well, okay, fair. Fair. But they're so digital. Like, they're so not what I think of with Jack White. Yeah. MXR, the black double down pedal, then the Black Mountain Roto Echo. And then, of course, the another variation of the double down. We're not even going to talk about the triple caster or the Telesonic. Yeah, so that's all the pedals.
And of course, the
It's a lot.
Hanover.
Yeah, and the Panover, which is rad. It's super rad. But
He's got a fender strap and 2 couch straps.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's interesting. Well, because he went with like that classic,
yeah.
the skinny leather fender strap, but you know,
I
couch
kinda
for
like
those vegans.
Yeah, I like that fender leather skinny thing.
I do too.
Not necessarily that color combo, but
Yeah, like the regular skinny fender strap.
yeah, Jack White Advent Calendar. There we go.
I love it. Love it. Awesome, y'all.
All right. I think that wraps it up.
It does.
Hopefully we don't not do this for another hopefully we don't not do this.
Man, that's a lot of
for another 2 months. We'll do
Yeah.
something sooner. Either December or January. We gotta get it straightened out. We're gonna at least have I think we're gonna have a guest on to talk about wood wires and volts.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that.
Which we got that requested, and then we just I don't think either of us actually responded to it.
We talked about it separately. So sorry, we're gonna get back.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, no, you and I talked about it separately.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How do we want to do this? And then we just never responded to the actual request. We
Yeah.
need to do that. So that's an option. We're gonna look at doing that. And January, of course, we'll both be. You're always in California, but I'll be in California in January. And maybe we should do a live stream.
Yep. I think after the stream ends, I'm going to go to Lowe's and get a chainsaw.
Oh, awesome!
It's not a full chainsaw. It's a pole saw.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I wish I could just loan you mine.
The pole chainsaw.
Yeah, I get that.
Because using a manual chainsaw like 10 feet off the ground, or not a manual chainsaw, a manual pole saw 10 feet off the you're already, so you can't hold on to a ladder and use a manual pole saw.
No.
I mean, you can't hold on to a ladder and use a manual chainsaw either, but it's different to just go up or a chainsaw pole saw, pole chainsaw. That's what it is.
There you go.
But at least
they got there in the end.
You just turn it on and hopefully just have one stroke.
Yeah.
Versus the manual pole saw where you're just on the top of a ladder 10 feet off the ground going and hoping the ladder doesn't wobble over while you're doing it. So
you and I both know that's not how that's going to go.
Yeah. So we'll see. Jeremy Donovan says, be careful. No ladders. So, I only have ladder. I have 4 palm trees and they are rapidly, probably in the next 2 years. I don't really want to pay somebody to come out and maintain them. So I don't know if in the next 2 years they just get cut down. But we need something to replace them.
Something shorter. Something didn't grow so tall.
Yeah. Or something that just doesn't need to be something where the limbs don't die every 4 months.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, not fancy, just Californian.
Yeah, exactly. It's just California. There's nothing fancy about a palm tree in California.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. And last but not least, Chainsaw Man is in theaters. And also, if you are looking to buy a Fuzzimp pedal or just interested in Fuzzimp stuff, 16% off any orders right now at, I believe, Fuzzimp.com. Fuzzimp.com. Is it Fuzzimp.com? Fuzzimp.com.
Oh, there you go.
Took a minute to load. So that's it. We did it.
We did it. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Check out the new episode.
Stay grounded. Hitting end stream now. Oh, it gives